Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi? Shut up, Texas? Well, I figured you for, I don't know, like Oklahoma or something. But that's the last one. I might have another box of them. And you go to school there, Corpus Christi?
No. My father was a park ranger. We moved to another state park in New Mexico.
Oh, Sangre de Cristo?
Sangre de Cristo.
It's full. Are you sure you brought it with you?
Ah, it's here somewhere. I heard it drop. Ah, here.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, she always wore it. He's still a saint? St. Christopher?
Huh, still a saint. He just dropped his feast day, that's all.
I think I know how he feels. Father, I gotta ask you this. Where's Mary?
Your mother is in God's hands now.
No, not Mary, my mother. She's in the urn he brought me. She's right here. I know where she is. I mean Mary, as in, you know, Ever Virgin Mary or Extra Virgin Mary or whatever you call it these days.
I think I better be getting along now.
Well, you can finish your wine and talk to me, Father. Can't you? Everyone's left. It's just us. Can't you tell me where Mary is?
Assumed into heaven.
Assumed. You mean like you don't know?
No, I mean she was assumed into heaven.
Like Jesus?
No. You see, Jesus ascended into heaven. That is, he went under his own power. Now, Mary,
Oh yeah, I remember now. Mary needed help. Right? The angels had to do the heavy lifting, right?
Tradition tells us as many as 20 angels lifted her bodily into heaven.
Bodily? Angels? Holy shit. Talk about an extraordinary rendition. But how many angels did it take? I mean, are you familiar with lift and drag coefficients? Like, how much did she weigh?
Pope Pius addressed this in his paper in 1950. He wrote that Mary, upon completion of her earthly life, Mary was assumed body and soul into the glory of heaven.
Body and soul. Great song. But getting back to Mary, you really believe this stuff? She dies and goes to heaven, bodily, physically.
Well, the church doesn't specify whether she actually died or not.
Well, wait a minute. She finishes her earthly life and gets schlepped to heaven like a, you know, an alien abduction? You mean, holy fuck, Mary is still alive? She was kidnapped? I mean, what if it wasn't God who nabbed her? Maybe it was someone disguised as God. Hey man, I watch TV, and when a wife goes missing, oh, trust me, it's usually the husband. Where was Joseph when all this happened? Damn, talk about a whole case. So where does it say all this in the Bible? In what book?
Well, that part isn't exactly in the Bible.
So how can they know? Where's the evidence? You really believe this crap?
Oh, the Holy Catholic Church was commissioned by Christ to teach all nations and to do so infallibly, guided as he promised by the Holy Spirit until the end of the world. Now, the mere fact that the Church teaches that something is definitely true is a guarantee that it is true.
Whoa. That must be some tasty Kool-Aid. So, wait, Mary is bodily, physically in heaven, right? Well, then heaven must be a physical place, no? So where is it, Father? Where is heaven? You have the coordinates. Where is Mary? Wait, is she still a virgin? I mean, ain't she finally got some? I mean, Enoch and Elijah got bodily assumed too. You know, maybe they're both trying to level up with her.
Lenny!
Okay. Okay. Look, I know you have to go, and I have your check here. Yeah, but before you go, can you please explain what happened last week? You know, when you were here shoveling sacraments on my mom?
Well, your mother was excommunicated from the church. She divorced her first husband and married again, and this is considered adultery.
He broke her arm. What would you do? Stand by your man with your arm in a cast?
Still, the church doesn't recognize divorce. Now, she did appeal the case many times for years in every parish she lived in, and finally she was granted a dispensation. And after I delivered that dispensation last week, I administered the sacraments of baptism, confession, Holy Communion, confirmation, marriage.
I gotta tell you, Father, it's pretty strange to see your mother on her deathbed getting married to your father. I guess he finally made an honest woman of her, huh?
Marriage and extreme unction. Last rites.
That's a fuckload of sacraments. In one day, gotta be a record. Any she didn't get, you holding out on his father?
There's only one of the sacraments, or holy orders, and that's only given to men, the priesthood.
Ah, that's right. More infallible truth. Yeah, women just don't cut it, eh?
Lenny,
All right. Here's your $50. Thanks for the mass and for coming to the after party. And I have to tell you that although Mom left the church money, paid off, I guess, it turns out I'm executor of the will. And in this matter, I'm infallible. And I swear on my mom's ashes that the church will get nothing. Not a cent, Father. It was way too little and way too late. I'm putting her through all that shit for all those years only to finally let up when she's dying. What the fuck was that? She deserved better. I'll tell you what, Father. I'll let the church have the money. If you can just tell me where the fuck Mary is. No? Then maybe you can get management upstairs to send down an angel. Not just one, lowly angel, an intern. To lift her up. Oh, you driving? Where are you off to? Okay.
Down the coast to Santa Cruz Mountains. I'm going to visit a convent in Loma Prieta.
Loma Prieta. What's that mean, Father Damien?
Loma Prieta? Well, that means dark hill.
Well, drive careful. And here. Have a Mr. Christopher medal.